Have you ever wondered what makes a horror movie truly terrifying? Is it the jump scares, the gore, or something deeper? Something more psychological? Today, we're diving deep into a film that redefined the entire genre, a masterclass in suspense that has haunted audiences for decades. We're talking about the one, the only, John Carpenter's 1978 classic, Halloween. Let's set the scene. It's Halloween night, 1963, in the quiet, idyllic suburban town of Haddonfield, Illinois. From the point of view of an unseen figure, we watch a young girl, Judith Myers, being brutally murdered. The camera pulls back to reveal the killer, her 6-year-old brother, Michael, dressed in a clown costume and holding a bloody kitchen knife. It's one of the most shocking and effective opening scenes in cinema history. No explanation, no motive, just pure, inexplicable evil in the form of a child. Flash forward 15 years. It's October 30th, 1978. Dr. Sam Loomis, Michael's psychiatrist for the past decade and a half, is on his way to a sanitarium to transfer a now adult Michael Myers for a court hearing. Loomis is a man possessed by a single, terrifying conviction. Michael is not just a patient, he is evil incarnate. He tells his colleague, "I met him 15 years ago. I was told there was nothing left. No reason, no conscience, no understanding in even the most rudimentary sense of life or death, of good or evil, right or wrong. I met this 6-year-old child with this blank, pale, emotionless face, and the blackest eyes, the devil's eyes." This speech perfectly encapsulates the film's core concept, the unknowable nature of evil. As they arrive at the sanitarium on a dark, stormy night, they find chaos. Patients are wandering the grounds, and Loomis's worst fears are realized. Michael has escaped. He's stolen their car and is heading home, back to Haddonfield. This is where the true genius of Halloween begins to unfold. We're introduced to our protagonist, Laurie Strode, played by the legendary Jamie Lee Curtis in her film debut. Laurie is the quintessential final girl. She's smart, responsible, and a bit shy. She spends her Halloween babysitting, a picture of suburban innocence. As she goes about her day, she keeps seeing a strange, silent figure watching her from a distance. A man in a dark jumpsuit and a pale, blank white mask. We, the audience, know it's Michael, but for Laurie, it's just a creeping sense of unease. This is where John Carpenter's direction truly shines. He uses long, steady tracking shots, making the camera a character itself. It stalks Laurie and her friends, Annie and Linda, just as Michael does. We see him in the background of shots, a shape in a window, or reflected in a mirror. He's always there, just out of focus, creating a relentless, suffocating tension. The fear isn't in what's happening, but in what could happen at any moment. And let's talk about that mask. It's actually a modified Captain Kirk mask from Star Trek, painted white. The lack of features, the blankness, turns Michael from a man into something else entirely. An unstoppable force, a specter. He doesn't run, he walks. He doesn't speak, he just breathes. This slow, methodical pursuit is infinitely more terrifying than a monster that charges at you. It's inevitable, it's the shape, as he's credited in the film. As night falls on Haddonfield, the terror escalates. Michael begins to pick off Laurie's friends one by one. But again, Carpenter shows remarkable restraint. The violence is often implied rather than explicitly shown. The horror comes from the discovery. Annie is found in her car. Bob is pinned to a wall. Linda is strangled with a telephone cord while talking to Laurie, who thinks it's all just a prank. Each scene is a masterclass in building suspense, using shadows, silence, and the audience's imagination to do the heavy lifting. The real heart of the film is the final confrontation between Laurie and Michael. Trapped in the house with the children she's babysitting, Laurie is forced to fight for her life. This isn't a trained action hero. She's a terrified teenager using whatever she can find: a knitting needle, a coat hanger, a knife. She's resourceful and resilient, and we root for her with every breath. Each time she thinks she's stopped him, he just gets back up. He's relentless. And we can't discuss Halloween without mentioning the music. John Carpenter, a true multi-talented filmmaker, composed the score himself. That simple, iconic piano theme in a 5/4 time signature is instantly recognizable. It's not just background music. It's the film's heartbeat. It's the sound of dread. The music cues us in, builds the tension to an almost unbearable level, and becomes synonymous with Michael's very presence. It's proof that sometimes, simplicity is the most effective tool for creating fear. Just when Laurie thinks it's over, Dr. Loomis arrives, the cavalry in a trench coat. He shoots Michael 6 times, sending him falling from a second-story balcony. Laurie looks at Loomis, weeping, and asks, "Was that the boogeyman?" Loomis, looking down at the ground where Michael fell, replies, "As a matter of fact, it was. But when he looks again, the body is gone." Michael has simply vanished into the night. The film ends with a montage of shots of the empty, quiet houses of Haddonfield, accompanied by the sound of Michael's breathing. He could be anywhere, in any house, behind any door. This ending is what elevates Halloween from a great horror movie to a timeless masterpiece. The threat isn't gone, it's just out of sight. The boogeyman is real, and he's still out there. Halloween essentially created the slasher subgenre as we know it. It established the tropes, the final girl, the silent masked killer, the holiday setting, the teenage victims. But few films have ever matched its artistry and its pure, unadulterated suspense. It's a film that proves that what you do is often far scarier than what you do. It plays on our primal fears of the dark, of the unknown, of the evil that can lurk in the most ordinary places. So, why does Halloween still hold up so well today? Because it's not about the blood and guts. It's about the atmosphere. It's about the slow burn dread that seeps into your bones. It's about the terrifying idea that evil doesn't need a reason, it just is asterisk. And that's a thought that can keep you up at night, long after the credits have rolled. What's your favorite part of Halloween? Do you think it's the scariest movie ever made? Let me know down in the comments. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this deep dive, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more content. Sleep well.